Shout out everybody, hello, welcome to Jets Central here on Jets TV. As usual guys, please comment, rate, subscribe, like the videos, comment, rate, subscribe, and like the videos. Got my Jet stuff on, here's a Mark Sanchez tee. Again guys, it's Go Jets, but this is Unbiased Sports Talk. I'm going to be putting up a video next week on Tuesday for everybody that's been inboxing me. Yes, I will review the Jets roster and free agency moves, what I personally think they need to do. Again, this is a realistic look. A lot of fans are different, especially a lot of Jets fans, because that's pretty much what I deal with for the most of the time, because I'm on the boards and everything like that from time to time. I'm in the forums from time to time. A lot of them think it's just like fantasy football or something. Like you can just basically go get whoever for whatever price. And for instance, this year the Jets, what we need to do, most fans, certain fans will inbox me and be like, hey, we need to go get, Peyton Manning, then we should go get Vincent Jackson, then we should go get, Osi Umenyiora, and then we should go get, Nix, the guard, and put him on the line. Then we should go get, if Niam Diaz-Amuga's alive, if he's available, go get him, and then you get Asante Samuels too, and then you can go get, a safety, and then you can go, and then we'll just pick up 35 guys. We'll sign everybody on the free agency list. That's not how it works. You can't do that. You cannot do that. You can't stretch your cap like that and expect to be, a team that's cap healthy. You just can't do that. You can't fit all those guys on your roster. It's just not the way it works. You have to be able to draft in this league. You have to be able to, make smart pickups. If you look at all the good teams, they draft well. They draft extremely well. If you look at all the smart teams, they make smart decisions. You don't always have to go after the top free agent to have a guy come in and be an impact player. You can look at the Green Bay Packers. That secondary, Tramon Williams was undrafted. He wasn't even drafted. One of the better corners in the league. They have that secondary. They have about 3 or 4 guys who third round picks guys, that came in and have played extremely well. So that's something I'm going to go over. I'm going to post that video next Tuesday. I really want to take the time out and really look over the roster, over the Jets roster, and really give my opinion about, hey, this position can be done this, or this position can be improved this way, or there's some positions I honestly think that the Jets are stacked at, and we don't need anything else in that position. In that position as far as to make it better. I think we're good where we are, and we can just move forward. So I'm definitely going to talk about that. I'm also going to talk about the Jets, just team chemistry in general, team in general. I'm not going to I may rip them like I did in my last video, but I'm going to do it from an aspect of moving forward. And what can we do to make sure that we're not in that same crap hole that we were in this year. So shout out to everybody that's been hitting me in my inbox about that video. It is coming next Tuesday. I really want to take the time to look at the roster, so thank you guys again. I also want to take the time to shout out everybody that's just inboxed me, commenting on my videos, liked my videos, just anything. If you've watched my videos, I want to take the time out to thank you. People that have commented and inboxed me and let me know, hey, we love the videos. Please keep them coming. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for watching. I just really want to take the time out to say that as well. Now, with all that said, this is going to be the Super Bowl review video, my recap video for the Super Bowl. Really quickly. New England at the New York Giants. New England 17, New York Giants 21. I picked the New York Giants in this game. They got to win. A lot of people complained about this game, said it wasn't a spectacular game to watch. I totally don't think that that's true. I thought it was a very good game to watch from beginning to end. I thought the New England was pretty much on the ropes early in the game, and kind of got back into definitely got back into the game late in the game, but they had some problems early. I want to start this video. I want to start this recap by saying that I have never seen such bad I've never seen such bad refereeing in a Super Bowl game in my life. Early in this game, the Giants' first 2 points came off of a safety. Tom Brady is throwing the ball, and I believe it's Pierre-Paul that was after him. Tom Brady rolls into the end zone. Pierre-Paul is literally breathing down his neck. Tom Brady goes to throw the ball to a receiver. and the ball's off target, but Tom Brady was getting hit while he was throwing the ball. And they call it intentional grounding. Tom Brady was throwing this ball at least a good 20 to 30 yards down the field. They call it intentional grounding because, you know, of course the pass is going to be off target. The guy hit him when he was throwing the ball. They call it intentional grounding, and because Tom Brady's in the end zone, they call it safety. I thought that was the dumbest call that I've ever seen in my life. And when I saw it, even though, you know, as a Jets fan, you're supposed to just dislike the Patriots, or we have a dislike for the Patriots because they're in our division. I yelled at the TV, that is the most idiotic call I've ever seen in my life, ref. I mean, it was just the dumbest call I've ever seen in my life. So the first 2 points that the Giants got in this game was from a safety. Off of a bad call by the referees. I really think the refs blew that call, and but a lot of people had a lot of things to say because, you know, the Patriots are known for, you know, their cheating ways. There's no other better way to say that. They're known for their cheating ways. So a lot of people feel like, hey, you know, it's justified. The Patriots screw a lot of other people by cheating, so they should be screwed by cheating. But, you know, hey, an eye for an eye. But I just thought that was a really bad call, and I just really want to take the time out to say something about that. With that said, Eli Manning played extremely well in this game. He went 30 for 40. He had 296 yards. He had a TD. He was rolling. Eli was rolling this game. He made a bunch of throws that, you know, kind of made you go oohs and ahs. Again, the Giants pretty much dominated early. Hakeem Nicks, 10 receptions. He had, 109 yards. He was rolling. Ahmad Bradshaw was rolling as well. 17 carries, 72 yards. He had the first TD of the game. Guys just making plays on the Giants and getting things done. Tom Brady, on the other hand, he was kind of off all day. Mainly because I honestly think he was off because mainly Bruce Gronkowski, the tight end for the New England Patriots, he was hurt. And I mean, it was clear that he was hurt. That ankle was not, holding up at all. He was rounding off his routes. He could barely run. He was limping. And that definitely hurt the Patriots passing game. Tom Brady, 27 for 41. He had 276 yards. He had 2 TDs throwing the ball. He also had he also had an interception, And the interception he threw was towards Gronkowski. Gronkowski one-on-one, manned up with a linebacker. If Gronkowski is healthy, Gronkowski probably is able to elevate, get up, jump, catch that ball, and come down with it. But because he wasn't healthy, he hobbles around, he spins around, he sees the ball, he's trying to fight the linebacker to get it, and the linebacker just elevates up and easily up and over him, catches the ball, interception. I mean, granted, it wasn't a great throw by Tom Brady because, it was towards a guy that you could clearly see just was not going to be able to get there and was not physically able to do it, but still, Gronkowski just was not healthy. Anthony Hernandez had 8 receptions, 67 yards. He had a TD. Welker had a critical drop in this game that got the Giants the ball back after not being able to catch the ball. Welker drops it, goes from a 3rd down to a 4th down. Patriots have to punt the ball with like 3+ minutes left in the quarter, giving the Giants, a couple minutes to drive down the field, score a touchdown, and take the game away. But other than that, Welker had 7 receptions, 60 yards. A lot of people are blaming the Patriots' loss on Welker. The ball, the way it was thrown, definitely wasn't Tom Brady's greatest throw, but it did hit Welker in both hands, and he just wasn't able to come down with the ball. He had to spin around. The ball was behind him. He beat coverage. It was actually a blown coverage by who else but Roll. Antrell Roll blowing another coverage. Who'd have thunk it? It was a late check down. Antrell Roll didn't get the check from the linebackers. He didn't see it because he was so far up on the line. When Wes Welker broke out, Roll saw him, but it was just way too late. And so he got out and got past, and Tom Brady, I guess his eyes lit up, and he tried to hit Welker, and Welker had to turn around towards the ball like this, and it hit him in both hands, but he just couldn't snag it and bring it in. So Giants get the ball back after the punt, drive down. They give it to Ahmad Bradshaw. He runs in. He's actually supposed to stop because the Patriots going to let him just score. let him, just go ahead and score, and then we'll try to get the ball back and score a touchdown and hopefully take the game away. But that just didn't happen. Bradshaw tried to slow down. It didn't work. He ended up falling into the end zone. And then, the Giants defense held up, and boom, game over. Mario Manningham had an amazing catch on the sidelines for the Giants on their last drive. He literally scaled the inbounds line next to the out of bounds line. He literally scaled that. He catches the ball. There's two defenders, a safety and a corner. Corner's on his back shoulder. Safety's like pretty much up front. He catches the ball in between both of them, hops back in so he can get both feet in. After he makes the catch, he hops back in so he can get both feet in, and then goes out of bounds. It was a great catch by Mario Manningham. Just a great catch. Eli Manning has done, what a lot of people definitely didn't think he could do. He's won 2 Super Bowls. I know a lot of people are arguing if he's, is he better than Peyton Manning? Is he the better brother? Honestly, I don't think there's much of an argument there due to the fact that Peyton Manning did not play this year. If Peyton Manning plays this year, you never know. The Colts could probably win to the Super Bowl this year. I understand that Eli Manning has won 2 Super Bowls. I think with those 2 Super Bowls, you have to put him into that elite category. But Eli Manning has definitely silenced a lot of the haters. A lot of the haters are being silenced right now. The Giants pass rush didn't do as much as I thought they would in this game. They didn't really just crush Brady all game. They did get after him. Pierre-Paul did get after Tom Brady. He did, when he wasn't in Tom Brady's face, he did knock down a lot of Tom Brady's passes, putting his hands up on the line. Justin Tuck was able to get after Tom Brady as well this game, but they didn't just grill him like they did the first game where they were just all over Tom Brady. It wasn't that type of game from the Giants pass rush. Surprisingly, the Patriots pass rush did get after Eli. They did get after Eli. Guys were definitely coming, out the woodwork for the Patriots and getting sacked. So hats off to both teams. I thought it was a very exciting game. Manningham's catch was exciting. Wes Welker's drop is just gonna absolutely haunt him until next year. And that throw to Wes Welker by Tom Brady, which wasn't one of the greatest throws I've ever seen him try to make, is definitely going to haunt him as well. Tom Brady's wife, Gisele Bündchen, made some comments after the game about, guys, Tom can't throw the ball and catch the ball at the same time. Listen, Gisele, you're a nice looking lady, but you need to shut the hell up because you clearly have no idea what you're talking about. You have no clue what you're talking about. You're just the wife of a football player, which is cool and everything, and that's great. But just keep it on the low. You don't need to let you don't need to let stuff like that come out of your mouth. You win as a team, you lose as a team. That's just the way it goes. So, but to each his own. So thank you guys again for watching. Shout out to everybody that's been commenting. Again, that Jets video will be uploaded next Tuesday. And we're just going to keep this thing rolling, guys. Please still look out for my blog. I'm still, taking topics, so definitely hit me up in my inbox about that as well. Thank you guys for watching, man. Peace.